Bradley, what?
What a hose at?
Yo, what is up everybody? This is Bruchminati, what? Returning with episode number 3 of our 1950s French conquest. I took a couple days off, now I'm ready to get back into it. Starting out at round 28. If you don't recall what was going on, we just broke through the front lines in the north and the south. Although the south turned into a complete bloodbath. Lost all our French generals. Even lost Konev, and we lost Guderian, that's right. It's pretty ugly down there. But then shockingly, in the north, in pops in these 3 British generals, including Montgomery, and help us out. And then you got Lieb dominating Africa, heading into the Middle East. Yeah, the British definitely saved us some time. We had it. I mean, we had the artillery to take it over, but they saved us 6 or 7 rounds. In Southeast Asia, we're just hanging on for dear life. We're inevitably going to lose here, I think. But we are going to throw down some casualties on them before we do. You know what I wish this game had? Like a casualty counter. Like Hearts of Iron 4. That would be cool to see how many casualties you've inflicted. Or sustained. So alright, I guess I'm going to be heading south from here. Since our swing to the Balkans ended up a lot further north than it was supposed to. See, we had this. I mean, we had enough artillery. We could have took out the Russians. They don't have anything left, hardly. And we broke through that first line, and they had nothing behind it. Whereas in the south, they still got some fresh troops coming up at us. I don't know how they afford them, but they definitely have them. I might be calling bullshit if they keep throwing them down. Yeah, see, I'm calling bullshit. Where'd they get all those troops from? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rommel them. Damn, look who it is! It's Bradley! What?
What a hose at?
You know this conquest is strange. When you got 3 British generals coming in and helping you, one of which is Montgomery himself, the renowned general for not helping, for just getting in your way basically, and then Bradley shows up. Some strange ass shit going on. Go ahead and make my path south a little bit more easy. A little bit more pathier. Give Lieb a little bit of help.
I like turtles.
He was lonely. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? This morning I was playing some of those exercises, and it just happened to be 2 naval ones. Which got me thinking about, you know, how my tech level for my Navy is It's pretty far behind for where I'm at in the game. And got me thinking about the upcoming campaigns I need to do with the Pacific. And so I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? How far can I make it? I'm just like, you know what? I could. Brilliant idea. Light bulb going off. I could just buy Eisenhower. Then I would have 2 badass naval generals, and then I could do those campaigns easy 3-star. This is what my brain was telling me to think. This was what my brain was telling me was a great idea. And then it hit me, you dumbass. You're doing them without generals. So I almost wasted $9 buying Eisenhower, thinking that I was going to use him in my... use my badass new general in my no generals challenge. I'd have been pissed. I was pretty close. If you remember, that's not the first time I almost bought Eisenhower. Before I almost bought him but forgot my password. I guess it just was not meant to be for me and Eisenhower to be bros. I thought that was a brilliant idea. Now, I've already beat all the Pacific ones 3-star on hard. I'm trying to think about the next campaigns. I beat some of them on hard. I might have got a couple on 3-star, but not too many. If I got any of the next ones on 3-star on hard, it was probably just 1 or 2 on each side. Those are pretty brutal. But I honestly would like Eisenhower. I really do need 2 good naval generals. Although there are some decent ones you can buy with medals. I'm too busy upgrading everybody's rumor, though. Like, when I first started and I seen the rumor, I was not that into it. I guess just because, you know, when you first start out, the stages, missions, campaigns, all that shit you're on really don't need rumor all that much. But when you get higher up, like, rumor is a must. That's a one thing I don't like about Manstein. You can't upgrade and give him rumor. He would be so much more badass with rumor. Shit, in these in the exercises I was actually using Manstein as a naval general. Cuz he is, you know, he's got decent Air Force capability and a couple in Navy, so I mean he worked out. Especially the second one. In the first one I just used him as a decoy. But yeah, like I said, I'll be putting those up probably at least one of them tomorrow. I want to get this done and out so I can return to my Swiss conquest in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm like hooked on that. That's probably, I mean, I've enjoyed my German conquest, but that's probably one of the funnest conquests I've done so far is my Swiss. They're just uber elite. Like has been talked about, they're just modern day Spartans. So where are you going, Montgomery? Are you just gonna sit there? I think Montgomery had the shits. He had to go back to the city.
Move, bitch.
He got himself a little tummy ache. Kind of like that conquest we did when Patton ate the bad moose. He shard himself. It happens. He had the shits. Had to go back into the city. Loosen up their defense a little bit. Damn, Japan was... I didn't even know they were still in it. I mean, with the Soviets... I mean, with the Chinese that far... How was Japan still even in the game? Must have been a... naval yard. Get wrecked. Yeah, don't look like the Soviets are doing shit. No new troops, even though, like, Bulgaria's still spitting out new troops. The Soviet Union can't? That doesn't make much sense. We're all done in Southeast Asia. The British could have helped us out a little bit there. They didn't do much. We were pretty much left on our own down there. I guess the drive on Moscow begins. Montgomery still has the shits. He ain't coming off that city just yet. He's blown out his rectum. He's gonna need some downtime. Boom! Egypt's out of there. On to Iraq. See, where... I don't understand how these other countries, small as shit, like one or two cities can be pumping out new troops, but the Soviets are just completely screwed. Montgomery still has a tummy ache.
Shit.
He ate too many Polish sausages. Go ahead and take Kiev. Now look at that glorious, absolutely beautiful French Empire. Napoleon would be so proud of 1950s France. Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Sometimes, bros, I make some stupid-ass decisions, don't I? Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up after this round. If you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Slap the shit out of likes and subscribe, and I'll see you back here for our next upload. Peace. Bruchminati out.